Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and today I'm doing a very special build. Today I'm taking a bit of a break from the A to Z build challenge, and I am building this house that my husband and I just bought. We bought our first house, and we're moving in October 25th, and I thought, as soon as I bought it, of course, I was like, wow, now I have to build it in The Sims. That's obviously what I have to do. So that's what's happening. It is a split level, and we can't really make those in The Sims. You can kind of finagle things a little bit, but it's pretty much impossible to build it the way that it actually is, to build it realistically. So realistically, it does have like a few steps leading up to the front door, and then when you walk in, you're on a landing, and there are stairs going up and stairs going down. So I kind of had to play around with it for a little bit. I originally had the stairs right there, but I decided to move the front door down to the base level and just have stairs leading up. So the only thing that's not quite accurate is the front, where the front door is, or I guess the level of the front door. It's kind of an interesting house, but where I live, there's a lot of split levels. It was built in 1975, so I think that was a pretty popular style back then. So my husband and I have been looking to buy a house for not that long. We started looking in August, and we weren't that serious about it. We knew that we wanted to buy a house like kind of soon. We've been saving up for a few years for this, and we decided to start looking at what there was available. And I thought that I'd be very picky throughout this whole process. And since I do love like real estate and like houses always have interested me, that's why I love building The Sims. And so I thought this would be a very long process, and I was kind of looking forward to seeing a whole bunch of different houses and finding out what we really wanted, because we weren't really sure. Like, we talked about it, but we still didn't know exactly what we were looking for in a house. And we decided to start looking and see what was out there. And we ended up buying the fourth house we looked at. And I know a lot of people joke around about how first-time home buyers always like just buy the first house they look at because they think it's the best that it's gonna get. But this house, we honestly felt that it was right for us. And it's not the other houses we looked at were bad. They were actually quite nice. But this one, it just spoke to me. I had to have it. The minute we walked through the door, I was just like, oh my God, this feels like home. And we both got that feeling from it, and we had to get it. And the whole process was a little bit stressful. I'm not that familiar with the process of buying a house. I mean, I am now, but at the time I wasn't, because instead of learning things that are useful in school, like what a mortgage is, we learned like Pythagorean theorem and how to make spaghetti. So that's the kind of stuff that I learned. I mean, that's a useful tip, don't get me wrong, but I mean, there are so many things that I would have, rather have learned. Like, I really wish that I had learned what a mortgage was, or what a down payment looks like for a house, and just all these things that I had no idea about before we started this process. So yeah, we had to, like, it was very adulty too. Like, I'm not used to adulting at all. And yeah, we had to get a realtor and a mortgage broker and a lawyer. And I just feel so grown up right now. Like, it's really weird. But then you have to pay all those people too, which is tough. Well, we don't. The people that sell the house have to pay the realtor. But yeah, so we're moving into this house. It's got 3 bedrooms. My brother is coming with us. I have a younger brother. He is terminally single because all he cares about is hunting and fishing and riding his snowmobile and just being outside with his dog. And so he is coming with us because it just makes his life easier. He's never home anyway. So he's gonna get the basement. He lives with us right now. We all share like a pretty small house. So it'll be nice that we all have our own space. He's just gonna like live in the garage anyway. Like, he'll spend all of his time there, but he's getting most of the basement, and then we're getting the upstairs. The basement has the laundry room though, so that's the one room that we'll still be using. But yeah, I'm excited to have our own space. It does have 2 extra bedrooms upstairs, so it'll be a guest room. Eventually we're gonna have kids, so that'll be useful for that. I can see us staying in this house for a very long time. I don't think we're gonna have to ever leave. It's got just enough space. It's kind of a really nice family home. It's much bigger than what we first thought we'd be getting. We were able to increase our budget, which was really nice. And yeah, I just feel so lucky that we get to have a house like this. I never thought that we would be getting a house quite this, well, not expensive, but I just thought our first house would be tiny and small and crappy, and it's none of those things. So I'm really happy about that. And yeah, this is just really exciting for us. I am really attached to the house I live in now, though, so getting used to the idea of leaving has been difficult for me, just because I'm very comfortable here and I love it, and I just, this is my safe place, and it's going to be hard for me to walk away from it, even though I love this house and I'm excited to live there. Yeah, I get attached to houses. I haven't moved that many times in my life. I think I've only lived in like 4 different houses, so it's going to be kind of tough for me, but I am really excited about this house. This kitchen is what sold me, honestly. I was in love with this kitchen. It was completely redone. With like brand new cabinets and countertops, stainless steel appliances, a gas stove, a pantry, like the range microwave. I was just so happy with the kitchen, and it's better than anything I could have dreamed of. Honestly, it is. Like, I was worried that we'd buy a house and we'd have to redo the kitchen and I wouldn't know what I wanted, and I'm glad that I don't have to worry about that. It's already done and I love it the way it is. And that's what I like about this house too, is that we don't have to do any work on it. We don't even have to paint it because it was just painted. So that I feel pretty good about. And I mean, it's just gray, but I actually really like it. I'm pretty happy with the way it is. So the upstairs, I couldn't quite get the size just right. Like the kitchen, actually just the whole upper level is bigger in real life. I know that makes no sense. The basement, I mean, is obviously a little bigger too, but you can really notice it in the living room. I think it's way too small. It's not really to scale, I guess you could say. But it's pretty close. I sent a picture of the outside to my husband, and I was like, oh, guess what I'm building? And he was like, yeah, I know, you're a freak. And so he could tell that I had built our house, even though it's not exactly like the way it's supposed to be. It's not perfectly realistic. He still knew that, he could still tell what I had built. And he knew that I was a Sims freak and I had to build it. And so he wasn't surprised or anything like that. Also, I had this weird mindset of like, oh, I bought a house, I need new absolutely everything. So I spend so much time on Wayfair, it's embarrassing. And I don't know what I want. I don't know what my style is. What is my style? I have no idea. I like purple a lot. Like, there's purple chairs and purple curtains. We got a new dining room table and a new coffee table. I got a new china cabinet. Like, I'm getting some new furniture, but it's not enough. I want everything to be new for some reason. And my husband feels the same way. He's like, oh, we need new silverware. Like, just everything needs to be new. And that's the expensive part of moving. Not so much buying the house, but buying all the stuff to go into it. Because for some reason you think you need to start afresh. That's how I feel, though. And we've lived on our own for like 6 years. So none of our stuff is old or anything. But for some reason I don't want to go on Wayfair and fill up a cart and not care about the price. Like, what a dream that would be. But yeah, every night, I don't know if they have Wayfair in the States. I don't think they do. Wayfair? Do you guys know what Wayfair is? It's, I'm sure, I honestly don't know if it's in the States or not, but in Canada it's very popular. It's just like a place that you can order furniture and home decor online, and it's free shipping for over $75. So I'm in love with it. This right here is my new bedroom set that I'm putting in, that I am about to buy on Wayfair. I'm going to be doing that probably tonight. I like the color gray. I wanted all gray and blues in my bedroom, so that's what this is going to look like. I'm getting like a new bed and side tables and dresser, and then I found 2 lamps at Winners. I don't know if you guys know what Winners is either. Another Canadian thing, probably. I don't know. It's kind of like TJ Maxx, I think. I don't know. But yeah. And this is the guest bedroom. It's much smaller than it is in real life. Yeah, in real life, but I couldn't be bothered to make it bigger. And then this is going to be my favorite room of the house. This will be my my sim room, my computer room. So that's where I'll be recording all my videos. I put a dog bed in there so my dogs can hang out with me if they want to. I put in like a little Sims chair. And then also that one wall is sky blue because right now it's a little girl's bedroom, so it's very bright. But my husband wants to paint it, but I kind of like it. So I think I'm just going to keep it. That's going to be my space anyway, so I'm fine with having that bright blue wall. It doesn't really bother me. Then we have an ensuite bathroom as well. It just has a toilet and a sink. There's no shower, which I'm fine with, I guess, because like we're gonna have that other bathroom to ourselves basically, so I'm pretty much okay with it. And then I skipped the floor plan for the basement and some of the stuff in the backyard. I put a shed back there because like we haven't seen the inside of it, but there is a shed in the backyard. I wasn't too concerned about seeing the inside of it. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, lawnmower can go in there. So I don't know what it looks like. And I left it empty, and I also left the pantry empty, which I didn't mean to do, but I did. I was gonna put some shelves in there, but I forgot. And then this down here is the basement. It's gonna be my brother's room. It's gonna be like a living room / bedroom. It's a very big open space. It's kind of split almost in half by this wall that doesn't go all the way across the room, and it has like a little window in it. It's kind of interesting. It was recently redone because 2016 was a rough year for us, and pretty much my whole town flooded. So the basement was recently redone, which is nice, and yeah, that's going to be his space. And he also wants all new furniture. He's going on a IKEA binge, and I don't really like IKEA stuff that much. It kind of just, I don't know, I feel like they've had the same stuff for like a million years, and I'm just bored of it, I guess. I want something with a little more personality, so I'm kind of over the IKEA stuff. He's getting all of our IKEA furniture that I don't want anymore, and also the quality isn't great either. I don't know. Not a big fan of IKEA. Not a huge fan. I'm on to Wayfair now. I've completely switched over, and now I'm obsessed. This is the laundry room. And then there's nothing interesting there. And then my brother's bathroom was also recently redone, so his bathroom is nicer than ours, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Laundry hamper in there, just a couple of other things. But yeah, that bathroom downstairs is actually really nice. And then the hallway I just kind of left empty. I didn't really do too much with it. There is supposed to be a storage room down there, but there wasn't enough space in the hallway that I built, so it's just a small little storage room with some shelves in it. Nothing interesting. And then the garage, it's, for some reason, I don't know why I'm not very good at building things to scale. The garage is too long, but it is what it is. And then there's like this little closet-y thing at the back as well, and there's some counters, and I think we're gonna put like the kitty litter in there because we do have a cat. And then, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with the garage. I kind of give my brother just free will to do whatever he wants at the garage because I don't really plan on doing anything with it. So yeah, that it just is what it is. And I think I did end up putting a car in the garage as well. I probably won't ever park my car in there because it's very tight and I don't want to smash one of my mirrors off, so I probably won't park anything in there. My brother's gonna have like his quad and his snowmobile and just whatever other junk he wants to have in there, so I'm pretty much fine with that. Just kind of filling it up with some junk and I don't know, whatever I can find to make it look like a garage. And I think that's pretty much it for this level. I was looking for some of the stuff in the debug menu because I wanted to put cars in there. The backyard is a 2-tiered deck, which I also was struggling to build. I thought that you could do 2 different foundation heights on the same lot now, but for some reason I couldn't. It wasn't letting me do it. So I just didn't build the bottom level, I guess. So yeah, it goes from the upstairs down to another level and then down to like the ground level. So it's got 2 different tiers, but I didn't really do that in the build. I put a barbecue there. Also, there's like a little glass overhanging roof thing, like a clear roof covering part of the deck. And then I also put a hot tub up there. There isn't one up there right now, but we're planning on getting one because I live in British Columbia where it's cold most of the time, which I love. I hate summertime, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, we used to have a hot tub and then it broke, so I don't know, now we're hooked and we're all about that hot tub life and we need to have it, so we will eventually get one to put up on that deck. And I put a garden space in there because there is one there right now. It has raspberry bushes in it. And then that arch there is actually our wedding arch that my cousin built for us, and we cart it with us everywhere we go. And we want to have it in the garden. So that was kind of like a personal little touch, that little wedding arch, because I definitely want to have it there. And then just put some bushes around. There's that really nice cedar tree in the backyard, but I couldn't find a cedar tree in the game, so I just put that one there. It's no, not a cedar, sorry, a blue spruce. What am I thinking? And then I lined up some more trees there, which the house actually does have. It has a maple tree on the front and kind of like a little hill. And so I thought the tree I put there kind of looked the closest to what's actually there. and yeah, just filling in some bushes and things like that. And I think that's pretty much it. I think I actually do, oh, I haven't put the garage door there yet, which I do need to do. But that is pretty much it for this speed build. If you enjoyed the build, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.